What's up, sports bettors? One MLB game down. We got 7 left tonight, and we are going to be looking at the best player prop bets. So Guardians with another walk-off coming back to beat the Twins. But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's get into the best positive expected value bet. So again, what the OddsJam Positive EV betting tool will show you, it's one of the many betting tools on OddsJam, is it will just show you bets that are data driven, right? Based on real-time odds, it will show you pricing discrepancies. So for example, we can see the top bet currently available with a 3.58% profit margin, top row. So you scroll along, you look for the bet in bold with a circle around it, and it's Seth Brown over 1.5 bases. So if we go ahead, we click into the odds, as I like to do, and just make sure we're really getting a true pricing discrepancy, it becomes pretty clear that this plus 150 is incredible value, right? Every other sportsbook is pricing this from plus 111 to plus 128, and we can get it plus 150 on FanDuel. So the market width is a bit higher here, which is a little suboptimal, but regardless, it's the highest profit margin prop bet currently available. So I went ahead and locked it in for 125 bucks, as you can see on the screen. So 3.58% profit margin, 125 stake, 448 in EV in profit margin on this bet, quantified in dollars. So you just take the profit margin from OddsJam, you multiply it by your stake on Seth Brown over 1.5 bases, and that will show you your profit margin in dollars. As a positive EV sports bettor, your goal is really just to place as many mathematically profitable bets as you can on a daily basis and just kind of see the edge, work itself out. You'll obviously have down days and up days as a sports bettor, but if you're placing bets that have a mathematical profit margin, such as Seth Brown over 1.5 bases, under 3.5 first half total runs, in Phillies Braves at plus 146, you're going to be profitable over the course of the long run, right? It's very important to get value in the odds as a sports bettor. We've said this before, but if you went, 50 and 50, betting at plus 105 odds with a $250 unit size, you would be up 625 bucks in profit. If you went 50 and 50 at minus 105 odds, you'd be down $600. So even though these, differences in odds between plus 120 to plus 150 may seem somewhat small, over the course of the long run, this is what makes all the difference in terms of your net profit as a sports bettor. In plus 105 to minus 105 odds, that's only a difference of 10 cents. So think about it when you're betting at plus 111 versus plus 150, a difference of 39 cents. That's massive, right? So you always want to be looking for value in the odds, especially to the betting markets on the sharpest bookmakers, such as Pinnacle and BetOnline, two of the sharpest offshore sports books, right? You want to make sure you're always getting improvement to their odds and you're beating the zero vig or the true price based on the betting market on the sharper sports books, right? So the OddsJam software is just constantly scanning all these prop markets, everything really for you to try to show you where the value is as a sports bettor. Where are there these line discrepancies and these inefficiencies that you can take advantage of, which is only possible, right, because bookmakers have different odds. They price things differently, right? FanDuel doesn't price things with the same model as DraftKings. So you can find these line discrepancies in these mathematically profitable positive EV bets, such as Seth Brown over 1.5 bases. So I locked it in, 448 in profit margin, trying to place as many positive EV bets as I can on a daily basis, let the math work itself out for me. So I'll go ahead and add this to my OddsJam bet tracker. So again, the bet tracker is a very useful feature of OddsJam because not only will it, grade your bets as wins and losses, like you can see right here, but it will also show you when you are beating the market, right? When are you beating the closing line? Beating the closing line consistently is really what matters over the course of the long run, right? In terms of your net profit as a sports bettor. If you want a positive profit, a positive ROI, you have to be consistently beating the closing line, right? You have to consistently be beating CLV. So you want this number as high as possible. You're never going to be able to always beat the closing line, but you need it to be over 50% of the time. You need to be beating the market more often than you're not. So locked in this bet for tonight, Seth Brown over 1.5 player bases, MLB prop bet. Let me know if you like it. Let's make some money.